We made it. We made it. Oh, wow. It got really warm in here. I had the heat on with the windows closed. About to open it up and, you know. All right. Let's open it up. All righty then. Anyways, here we are. Another magical day. Now, I don't know why I'm going to ruin my night and smoke a Padron 26. Well, how could you say that, Richie? Well, you know, Padron 26 and 64. Especially the 26 because of the cigar, especially the 64 because of the price. Over the past 10 years, I have smoked. What's up, Mike? How's your balls? I have smoked Padron 26 Maduro a lot. Boxes. Over 100 times, easy. Over 200 times, I could say that wholeheartedly. You're talking about a cigar that I have consistently smoked over the years, over a decade. A lot. I know Padron 26 and 64 Maduro like the back of my gooch. Now, why haven't you seen me smoking them? Well, about a year and a half ago, a little more than that, we started having issues in Florida where I'm like, they don't look the same and they don't taste the same. The wrapper's different, the tobacco's different, construction's different. Now, I'm not saying Padron slipped, but something was slipping. And I didn't just do it with the 64, I did it with the 26, and I showed it in videos. I even called Padron. Uh, Mike's talking about old stuff. He said, that's the secret. Yeah, your dirty little secret, Mike. Cheers. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? All right? No, I can't read. Is that Ryan? It's Ryan. How you doing? All right? You smoked a lot of the 64 Maduro, my favorite. I'm telling you, Padron has been slipping. The father passed, and whatever the son's been doing, either to increase profit or increase sales, like try to maybe make more of them, whatever it is, or maybe it's not his fault. Maybe I'm telling you, Padron 64 and 26 Maduro was a Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper. Years ago, there was an article. I forget the major publication. I forget which one it was, and they were talking with Mr. Padron, the boss. And they're like, listen, it's the industry open secret that usually Mexican San Andreas Maduro and that Padrones aren't Nicaraguan Puros. And he didn't say no. He just laughed. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, if that was slander in the article, they would have sued the shit out of him. But couldn't prove it in court. Anyways, though, perhaps with all the new regulation and the FDA and bullshit, perhaps or perhaps just the same thing that happened with Fuente losing his Cameroon. Maybe it was an insider thing where they lost their connection when the father died, and maybe the father had the connection for that rapper in Mexico, San Andreas, but maybe the son didn't get the same respect, and that was that. Or maybe the son said, you know what, we could do the same thing and use a different rapper and save some money. Nobody will notice. I'm telling you right now, I don't sell out to any brand. Padron was a brand that I could highly recommend. Consistent, powerful, strong, bold cigars. Not the most complex, but crystal clear flavor when it comes to 64 and 26, and it sets a vibe. The vibe of those cigars are always a great time. That was the main thing about Padron, was the flavor and the vibe. It wasn't like some magical cigar. It was very gritty, but it was grounded to like where it was a good, classy, manly cigar. I don't know how else to explain it. Anyways, though, they started slipping. And I tested 1, 2, 3, had a few more of them. And to the point where I don't smoke Padron anymore. I don't. And that hurts my chocha because they're not cheap. And I got to say this. This wrapper is, this is the Padron number 9. It is a chunky 5 1/4 by 56. And we got damage on the wrapper. Let's see here. This is like a sunspot in the tear in the back there. Now, this is a $22 cigar, Pennsylvania. This is not cheap. Should a cigar be having that from the factory for $22? I didn't damage. This is the way it was when I took out the box. $22? That? No. Let's look at the cap. What do you think? Is that a $22 cigar? A sloppy, just thrown on cap? Just sloppy? Just a sloppy cap? Is that a $22 cigar? Just thrown on? There you go. Throw it on. Just throw. God, there you go. There you go. $22 cigar, Pennsylvania, which is like probably like $40 in New York. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Padron. There you go, Padron. And look at this wrapper. The Padrons are always so dark. This is like a medium brown. It almost looks like a Corojo, like a golden brown. This is a Padron 26 Maduro. All right, all right. I'm being dead serious, man. This is top shelf. Padron 26 is top shelf, man. Padron 26 is their best cigar. Now, from there, you can go to Family Reservers and bullshit, but we're talking about the ones that they really sell. The ones they really sell is the Padron 64 and 26 of their premium line. Of course, they sell more of the 1000 series, or you can call them the toilet bowl series. Yeah, I mean, that's fucking sloppy, man. Well, let's compare it. You want me to compare it? Yeah, this is a $9 Fuente Chateau Sun Grown. I don't feel like I'm taking it. Trust my word. That's sloppy. $22. Sloppy. 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 Here you go. Yeah, well, over the past 10 years, I probably smoked more Padron than Fuente. I don't, especially talking about higher end cigars. I smoked a lot of Padron 64. 26 I like better, but the price, I would smoke the shit out of Padron 64 Principe. Um, they don't taste the same. They taste dirty. Now, I'm doing a redemption episode. I'm hoping Padron is back. It's probably not, though. But if it is, I'm going to tell you the truth. Padron 26 used to have a few things: a bold, sweet chocolate note, a really spicy, bold black pepper that was bubbly, and the flavor was like very powerful, and a good earth note. And you could throw maybe, I had a good dark coffee, that was a cigar. Generally, like a 75 to 80% strength, like a heavy, medium, full. Not going to blow your chocho, but definitely, wet your whistle. And definitely about a 75% darkness. So, but the cigars were bold and they always drew very well. It delivered the power very well due to their underpacking and to their rolling style and to bar. Now we got this thing going on. Let's get ready to puff. Now normally I don't go with the bigger Padrones. I go with the smaller Padrones. But I figure I switch it up. Oh my God. It's dog shit. I just spent $22 on a dog shit cigar. If you're still smoking Padron 26 and thinking listen, if you wanted to smoke it because you don't understand flavor, and forget about the old days. I'm being present right now. But I remember the old days of Padron. I know exactly what I was getting into. And I'm telling you right now, it's not me. A red dot still tastes like a red dot, so I know I still got my palate. A David off Nicaragua still tastes like that. A Liga Number 9 still tastes like that. These are cigars we're going back over 10 years that I'm still connected to now. Harsh. Harsh. Almost like a chemical taste. Drawing his ass. I'm telling you, since the father passed, and I guess whenever they ran out of whatever stock they did, and maybe past that or whatever it is, the son has changed the company. The son has changed the company, and I mean this respectfully. I hope he brings it back. It's not the same cigar. It's not the same cigar. I'm not even being picky here, like, oh, I'm just being a content. No, it's just terrible. I wouldn't pay $5 for this. Top shelf garbage. Guys, I've smoked Padron 26 Maduro so many times. Like from the first puff, as soon as you light Padron 26 Maduro. Watch my videos, even in Florida, before they went bad, I was still smoking Padron 26 Maduro and 64 Maduro regularly. I remember smoking one of those cigars sitting on a bench in Florida, having a grand old time. It tastes like dog shit. I don't even want to talk about the cigar. I don't even want to smoke this cigar. Garbage. This has ruined my night. I really thought me and Padron could have got back together, rekindled our memory, and then maybe they just had a bad year. We're going into the second year of this bullshit. I'm very consistent. I know what flavor tastes like. I know what quality tastes like. And I know how to compare cigars to other brands. And I know how to compare cigars to its own brand or even its own cigar year after year. I'm not a liar. Padron has fallen. It's not the same company. If you think it is the same company, good. That means you can't taste or understand flavor. You just smoke a cigar to smoke a cigar. You're like a guy that's buying Taurus handguns. Yeah, they're just as good. Good. I'm glad you believe that. Sure they are. Go rock that G2C. Good. Good. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because most people don't shoot their guns anyway, so if you're going to put 100 rounds through a handgun and you just want something to protect yourself, go get a G2C. If you're actually going to be shooting a gun, a couple thousand rounds, en salute. Dog shit. Dog shit. This is a dog shit cigar. I can't recommend this cigar. I'm not even going to give it a number. Dog shit. I can't believe I paid $22 PA for dog shit. Is it just me? Does nobody realize Padron doesn't taste good anymore? They've changed their cigars. Well, these things happen, when the father dies and the son takes over something he didn't work for, he just inherited it. It's not the same fucking brand. It's not. Padron 26 was a cigar that I could count on. I used to say in the past, if I didn't know what I was going to smoke, I was going to smoke a top shelf cigar, I'm going to be on the safe side and grab Padron 26. Padron 26 Maduro was my safe side. That if I didn't know and I wanted to spend, a good amount of cigar, have a nice luxury night, Stick with Padron 26. Can't go wrong. Now you can. You can go really wrong. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not buying Padron 26 for myself for a long time. I'll give him a year. I'll see you next Christmas. I ain't buying Padron 26 or a Padron product. I'll give them another year. I doubt they're going to correct it, though. This is year 2 of their bullshit. This is not the same tobacco. And if it is the same tobacco, what's going wrong with their fermentation process? Something's changed, Bob. Something's changed. And I'm not saying this to be a cunt. I love the brand Padron. I have a lot of history with Padron. I have a lot of great memories by myself and with Johnny Stash, with friends that I held near and dear to me back in the past, even with guys that have died. There was a guy that was a retired, he was in the Navy when he was younger, and then he retired, he was a boiler plant operator, you know, in the public school system, but he worked in boiler plants, big schools. He's a great guy. He was a great guy. He loved Padron 26. We used to smoke him all the time at the lounge around Concord, 2 different lounges. He was a reformed alcoholic, and he told everyone why he stopped drinking. He was in Manhattan one night drinking, and he had work the next day on a Monday night. He said he woke up on Wednesday in Puerto Rico. He said, that's when I knew I had a drinking problem. And he quit drinking. He went out on a Monday night and had work the next day. And he was married. And he woke up on Wednesday in Puerto Rico. This old guy was a great dude. Full of stories. Interesting, funny guy. He was drinking in Manhattan back in the 70s. Wild times. We used to smoke a lot of Padron 26. And then he wasn't on the lounge for a while. People said he got sick, got cancer. The guys from the shop, he'd call the shop. How you guys been? Want to talk to the guys? Hey, what do you want? He'd order his cigars, and we would take turns delivering them to his house. I remember the last time I saw him, I brought him some Padrones to his house. He gave me the money. I said, hi, brother. Last time I saw him, he died. He smoked his cigars. I have a lot of history with Padron 26. So when I say this, I don't take it lightly. Fuck Padron. Because they're fucking us right now. If the pussy you're fucking turns into a cock, the party's over. Garbage. God, this tastes like dog shit. Not even like, okay, mid-tier. Dog shit. Quorum level. Quorum. I don't like, oh God, I don't like anything about this cigar. Anything. If I was in the city limits, I would just throw it out the window right now. I don't want to get hit for littering. Garbage. This is garbage. This is making me sad just talking about garbage for the past 20 fucking minutes. Rest in peace, Padron 26 Maduro and Padron 64 Maduro. Your tobacco has changed. Your company, your ethics have changed. Not only do the cigars look sloppy, they taste like ass. The cigars taste like ass. Guys, this is a staple, Padron 26 Maduro. And this is a big boy fat size. This should be less strong and more sweet. I'm not even talking about the flavor. What is the flavor? All of it garbage. It tastes like hot shit. Did you ever walk into a bathroom after an old person took a hot shit? You know when you were a kid? And like you had an older uncle or something like that come over and they use the men's room after like Easter Sunday, and you go in the bathroom like, oh my god, spray stinks like old man's ass. That's what the cigar tastes like. Shit, it's terrible. It's so bad, it's funny. It's terrible. And look at that, Padron. It can't even burn right. A $22 cigar, which I lit up perfectly. Look at it. $22 cigar, can't even burn right. You see me smoke night after night, never need touch-ups. Here you go. Yeah, an inch in, the Padron can't even burn right. What happened there, Padron? Should I spend $23? If it would have been 23, would have been better. This flavor tastes like shit. I'm putting a stop right now to all Padron. If you're still buying Padron 26s and 64s, you're at your own risk. I don't know you no more. Padron has turned their back on us. It's not, guys, they're not the same brand. They are riding on the name. They're riding on the name. Now, I can't say, well, it's because the father died, but all I can say is when the father was around, Padrones tasted like Padrones. They were great. Fun, strong, simplistic, manly cigars. No bullshit. Salt of the earth. Not no more. The only flavor I'm getting a little out of this is garbage. And my palate's good. My palate's good. I'm not sick. I review cigars all week. This is shit. I don't even want. Normally with Padrones, I'm like, smoke them slow because they burn fast because you smoke them so fast. They're so enjoyable. I love the flavor of Padron. I'm dreading this. I'm dreading this cigar. I'm dreading this cigar. Like dreading. I'm Mario and dreading this cigar. I'm regretting this purchase. I hate this fucking I literally hate it. I would never buy a Padron 26 for myself again. They don't taste the same. They don't. Dog shit. Who wants to watch this episode? I hope Padron is watching. You ruined your brand. You ruined your brand. Congratulations. The brand is ruined. Brand is ruined. Huh? Let's see if I have any news. Change the topic. This cigar sucks. You see how dark Padrones used to look? It tastes like shit. This cigar tastes like shit. See what Padrones used to look like. You see, this is what Padrones used to look like. It's because it was a Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper. Does that look like that? Does it look like a Padron 26 Maduro? Does that look like it? It looks like a Habano. Does that look like it? This is what Padron 26 Maduro used to look like. This is what Padron 26 Maduro look like. Does that look like that? This isn't a Maduro. This isn't their Claro. Their what do you call it? Their natural, which is just like a light sungrown. Wow, does that look like that? Let's go in the light. Do these two cigars look the same? Does that look like the same? Does it? Look at Padron. This is Padron Maduro now, 26. Look what it used to look like. Look what it used to look like. Look what it used to look like. With little piece of like velvet purple there. And man, those cigars just look sharp. Does that look like it? Does that look like the same cigar? Does this look like a Padron Maduro? That's Padron Maduro. Does this look like Padron Maduro? Are we smoking the same Padron? They're garbage. I need to change the topic. I need to check out for a while. I'll see you later. This cigar sucks. That's right. Tonight, Hose was brought to you by Pfizer. The all-new Pfizer. The all-new Pfizer. COVID-19-year-olds. They're shaking that ass. Fatherless behavior. Brought to you by Pfizer and Moderna. The choach is out. The titties are out. I would definitely wear a Jimmy. You know that shit might be a little on the stinky side. I would wear a Jimmy. I mean, you'd have a good time, but wear a Jimmy, guys. Wear a Jimmy. At minimum, at best, you're getting chlamydia. At best, it's chlamydia. Hopefully, only syphilis. Good chance of herpes. I don't think AIDS yet, but wear a Jimmy. That's right, guys. Tonight's meal tonight. That's funny, Ryan. Tonight's meal tonight is cow anus. We got people on TikTok frying up cow asshole. Now, I'm smoking asshole. This thing tastes like shit. But this person is literally eating cow asshole. Guys, I can't stress it enough. We're living at the end of days. Who in their right mind? This cigar sucks so much. This cigar sucks so much. This cigar is sucking me. This cigar is sucking me. This cigar sucks. This cigar sucks. This cigar sucks so much. It tastes like shit. Ah, God, I can't. I can't even finish it. What happened to Padron, man? I can't. I can't. I can't. This is sad. I'm gonna do what I've never done before. That is taking a Padron 26 Maduro. This is not a Padron 26 Maduro. You're on notice, Padron. We ain't smoking this shit no more. I'm not making this shit up. On the life of my child, and you know how much I love my daughter, I'm not lying to you right now. The Padron Maduros, the 26 and 64, don't taste like they used to taste. They don't. They don't. They don't. And these are brand new shipments coming in. They haven't been sitting around for 5 years. This shop sells a lot of Padron. And they keep their humidification very good. The cigar, it's smoking fine as far as that. Tastes like, literally, like, you might as well, what's the filler? Oh, dog shit. If this is what all cigars tasted like, I would never smoke cigars again. Garbage. I'm putting it down. I can't even throw the cigar because it's too big. There you go. You made it through the first third of Padron 26. I cannot smoke the rest of this cigar. Congratulations. I wasted $22 to suffer for you. Padron 26, you're done. Done. I got to put it down on an angle and let it cool off so I can throw it out. I will never buy Padron 26 again. I'll come back to it maybe in a year, and we'll see what happens. Dog shit. I am very aware of flavor, okay? This is what I do, my hobby. I enjoy reviewing cigars. And I don't just review cigars, I review life. And the cigar is shit. Let me clear my throat. Padron is done. Padron is done. When I put out a Padron 26 Maduro, a 56 gauge, an expensive $22 cigar, when I put it out in the first third, and I'm looking forward to a mid-tier Camacho, that's how you know how much the cigar sucks. Uncle Larry, I warned of this almost 2 years ago, and I was hoping that they'd come back. And every time I come back to Padron 26, 64, disappointed. Ah, a real cigar. Camacho. Ah, ah. A real cigar. Wow. Well, it definitely tastes better than the Padron. The only problem is I got that Padron flavor on my tongue. Dude, what a garbage cigar. What a garbage cigar that Padron was. And you know how much history I have with Padron. It hurts me to say this, that they've gone to shit. It hurts me. There you go. Refreshing cow anus. I might have to quit cigars after smoking that. That cigar is so bad. Not only is that the worst $22 cigar I've ever had in my life, that is literally one of the worst cigars I've ever smoked in my life. I don't know how nobody's not noticing this. How is nobody noticing this? Guys, I just put out a Padron 26 Maduro, number 9 56 gauge in the first third. And I'm not picking it back up. You couldn't pay me to light that cigar. Camacho's much better, but my palate is blown out tonight from that cigar. Next at 10. Well, people are getting mad that this Target pistachio advertisement with the Grinch, and it says green and salty, just like my nuts. Now, this is sold in a family place, Target, and they're literally saying green and salty, just like my nuts. And it's the Grinch, and he's green. Flip Padron to me. It's freedom of speech. I didn't sign an NDA. Padron is not paying me. I paid my own money, man. I paid my own money. Padron 26 and 64 cigars have gone to dog shit. Dog shit. Green and salty, just like my nuts. Here's what it is. Next at 10. Well, how are those Epstein file pictures being released? What's going on here, people? What's going on? Oh, oh. just the boys going for a dip. Yeah, that cigar ruined my Christmas. I feel sick after smoking. I feel disgusted after smoking that. Jeremy, how's your balls? Jeremy, you just witnessed history. Richie just put out a Padron 26 Maduro number 9 56 gauge. We smoked 1/3, and here it is. Here it is. We put it out. Complete dog shit. I wasted $22. We smoked about an inch and a half. One of the worst cigars I ever had, and the worst $22 cigar I ever had. Well, there you go. Easy to love. Easy to love if you hate your life. Garbage. 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 It's not the same Padron. It's not. Listen, I'm not doing this to be shocking. I'm not making any money off this channel. I come here to speak the truth. The smoke tells the truth, and I repeat what the smoke is telling me. If cigar is great, I'm going to tell you. I'm telling you right now, I would not be smoking Padron 26 Maduro, not even for free. You can say, "Whoa, what if you got it as a gift?" No, that thing. I'm disgusted. I am literally disgusted. Uncle Larry, I'm disgusted. If you have old Padrones, enjoy them. Enjoy them. Because when they're out, they're out. Let's go back, Jeremy. Let's go back. Let's go back. That's what Padron 26 Maduro is supposed to look like. Does it look like this? This looks like a Habano. Does it look like that? And this? No. Does it look like that? Does it look like that? Does it? Does it look like this? Does it look like this? No. Padron has changed their tobacco. This is the Maduro. I don't fucking lie. Do I look like a fucking liar? Do I? Oh, I almost spoke to Padron by accident. Pow, 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 pow. Whew. Does that look like Padron Maduro? This is a Padron Maduro. Garbage. It's garbage. And it's not just the wrapper color. The cigar, the filler tobacco, everything that's pushing this, the whole thing tastes like shit. And it looked like shit too, Jeremy. I showed the wrapper and the damage and everything else. It's got like spots in the wrapper. You know, it was just ugly. Ugly cap. No, they're not the same brand. They're not the same brand. Padron has fallen. Anyone still buying new Padron 26 Maduro, they don't taste flavor. And that's fine. I'm happy for them. Enjoy. You can smoke my Padrones. I used to look forward to Padron 26 Maduro. Even 64 Maduro, but really 26 Maduro. I on the weekends in Colorado, I would smoke the shit. Well, here's the thing. He always says, I don't smoke for flavor. I just know I like it. Now, here's the thing. I know he's been smoking those for so long, though. He's been smoking them for probably almost 20 years. So, at least 15 years, right? So, and God bless him. But you know, but he would always say, "Yeah, I don't understand flavor." So that's okay. He wouldn't. He and I'm not. He wouldn't. I'm not speaking bad. He wouldn't know the difference because he would just say, "I know I like," because he knows Padron from the old days, right? And so, but even in the old days, he would say, I don't understand flavor. He's like, I just know I like it. So it is what it is. But he stayed consistent. He doesn't taste flavor. He doesn't taste flavor. And that's fine. At this point, I wish I didn't taste flavor. I would smoke Padron. It's not the same brand. Look at the wrapper. It's not. These pictures aren't doctored. It's not the same Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper. And it's not the same fillers. And the construction is shit. Guys, I put okay. Let's look at what we're talking about here. I put down a top shelf $22 PA Padron 26 Maduro 56 gauge number 9. I put it down to go to mid tier Camacho, and I was happy. Have you ever put down a Padron 26 Maduro 26 number 9, a big cigar? 22 Pennsylvania, easily 35 to 40 New York. Imagine smoking an inch and a half and go, give me a Camacho. We got a problem. We're past, Jeremy, we're past the bad harvest, Jeremy. Jeremy, we're past the bad harvest. This is going on, Jeremy, almost 2 years. Jeremy, this started like in August and September of 2024. 2025, let's say October is a year. We're going on a year and a half. This started in Florida before I left. You're going on about almost 18 months now. I don't fucking lie. I'm not saying this. I wish I was lying. I'm not saying this to be shocking. I'm not trying to hurt Padron's reputation. I'm not. I have a lot of history with Padron. Not anymore. Me and Padron are parting ways. I mean, we've been parting ways for over a year, but I come back to it occasionally. I will say this, that the Padron 26 Maduro, the smaller size, number 35, was better than this. So perhaps the difference of the much larger gauge and more filler tobacco, maybe that's the issue, that the filler tobacco has gone to shit. Whatever it is, though, it's terrible. But I shouldn't have one experience. That's the thing. When you smoke premium, there's no excuse. Premium cigars need to have perfect construction. Perfect construction is before you smoke it. How it smokes is currently. That's what. So from the past is construction. The present is how it's operating, and the taste and how you remember it. That's the future. Cigars before you buy it, it's construction. Okay. Then you light it on fire. It's the operation, but then you're tasting the construction delivers what? The intent, the blend. That's present. And then the future is, oh, you look forward to, great memories. Looking forward to that fucking cigar again. Not anymore. I didn't like the construction. I didn't like the current flavor and the memories. I would rather stick a plunger up my ass until the rubber of the bottom of that plunger touches the bottom of my sack. I'd rather rupture my lower intestines with the plunger than smoke that Padron again. Bells will be ringing this sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone. I have no friend to wish me greeting once again.
by New Year's night. Strange ambulation, strange salutation, sure as the stars shine above. Well, this is Christmas, yes, Christmas, my dear, the time of year to be with the one you love.
Patrons will be smoking, and I'm sad. Patrons don't taste the same since he lost his dad. Padron tobacco has gone to shit. I got a Padron that's not even lit. Now, maybe you're wondering why a Padron still has 2/3 left, and I put it down, and I lit up a Camacho mid-tier. Maybe you're wondering, well, that Padron sits in the ashtray. Rest in peace, Padron. You're shit to me. Rest in peace, Padron 26 Maduro. Garbage. Next at 10. Well, we got people making their own phaser guns. What would you call this? We got people making something. It looks like 4 gigantic 5-gallon water bottle things and tubing. I don't know what kind of weapon this guy made. I don't know what the range is. It's impressive though. This guy made this shit in his garage. It looks dangerous. I mean, holy cow. It's shooting out a lot of energy. I mean, maybe it's close range, but dude, if somebody rolled up with this, looks like a Ghostbuster backpack. That is a lot of energy. It's a photon gun. Can you imagine a dude rolling up and you're sitting in your car? You don't have a chance. Thump. I've seen the video of this. It just dumps like literally like I don't know how to explain it. It's not even like a flamethrower. It's not exactly a laser. It's between a laser and flame. It's a laser flame. Picture like a gigantic torch lighter. Wowza. What could go wrong? I wouldn't want to get hit with that in the face. You got 0 chance. You're not going to make it. Well, we got guys in Russia that are becoming one with machines. This guy decided to become Tire Man. I don't know why no one's ever thought about this. He goes inside the tire. He's impervious to damage. You can't hurt this guy. I don't think he's bulletproof. Definitely stopping 22s, maybe even a 9. It's definitely not because you get a tire that's got steel belting in it. This guy's dangerous. If this guy rolled up and then he tucks and rolls and he rolls around on this thing, this is pretty impressive. This needs to become a movie. He could definitely escape going downhill. Next at 10. Guys, do you want to go to the gym? You want to get motivated this year? Well, get on your red tights. My goodness, that is a perfect woman. Could it get any more perfect? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, this this is like most people's life. It's hanging on by a thread, baby. It's hanging on by a thread. 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 Oof. We're trying. Man, if that doesn't keep you alive, I don't know what else will. I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they're at. Oh my goodness. She looks fresh too. I mean, the hair's on point. Next at 10, we got women on the internet smelling their fat boyfriend's ass. This was a video, and the woman said the guy was bending over to get something, and he's a big fat fellow. And the woman stuffed her head in his cheeks, and she said, "You don't smell fresh." Oh my God. Is there no shame? Is there no shame? We got people doing an actual sniff test in the cheeks on TikTok. Guys, we have collapsed. Society is over. Padron is done. Society is done. Yeah, this Camacho definitely tastes better, but it doesn't feel like the way it's supposed to taste because that Padron has ruined my palate for the night, maybe for the week. I don't ever want to smoke that Padron again. Next at 10. What's going on here? Oh, this guy's. You can't tell right now, but what's happening in this was a video. This guy's playing a game. You know when they play spin the bottle? They're playing spin the ass cheeks. And whoever it lands on, there's 5 people spinning this guy in a chair. Whoever it lands on, they said has to eat his ass. Guys, guys, we're living in the end of an age. We have turned our back from God, and society has turned their back into ass. They're literally playing spin the ass, and there was guys and girls. There was guys and girls at this party. Who would play spin the ass? Listen, if I'm at a party and I'm drinking a shit Budweiser, and then they go like, "Let's take our pants off and play spin the ass," I'm out. I'm out. I'm not even watching this game. I don't even want to be in the background. In fact, I'm deleting everyone's phone number. Spin the ass? I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game. What about in South Korea? In South Korea, to go efficient, we got cops on pogo sticks and flashing lights. Now, these pogo sticks look pretty aggressive. They had good range. I never thought I would see cops on pogo sticks. It's kind of scary, actually, though. 5-0 pogo. Pogo 5-0. Drop it. Cops on pogo sticks. Dude, if you're running from the cops and 3 cops are coming on pogo sticks, you're going to get fucked up. Because these cops are in good cardio shape. When they catch up with you, and they will, they're going to beat the shit out. Imagine somebody with a club when they come down from 5 feet in the air, the energy, dude, you're going to get knocked out. You don't want to fight a man with a stick and a pogo stick. You're going to get fucked. I don't know what's happening here, but this woman isn't a porn star. This woman is an ice skater. This woman's an ice skater. But she also makes OnlyFans and posts on the internet because she says she makes more money doing this than ice skating. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. You can't just be an ice skater. You got to be an ice skater and a like. It used to be if you were famous, like an ice skater or an actress, and you lose your career, then you become a stripper. But women now are ice skaters and a porn star, a school teacher and a porn star, a cop and a porn star. There's no shame anymore. There's no shame. If I didn't believe in God and maybe I'll just start doing OnlyFans, show my gooch. But I'm not going to, because it's degenerate. It's degenerate. I'm not going to show my gooch on the internet. But she's straight fire, though. I gotta admit, that's an attractive lady. Next at 10. Oh, we got the Epstein files. R. Kelly, Mr. Epstein himself, Michael Jackson, and the Subway guy. This was a photo released from. Now, I gotta admit, Michael Jackson's there, but he looks uncomfortable. I could tell Michael Jackson doesn't want to be there. I don't want to be here. Why do they make me go to this party? This is ridiculous. I'm innocent. I don't like this island. Whatever, stop it. Stop it. Jeff, why are we at this island? I don't like this, Jeffrey. This is not a nice place. Jeff, you're too negative. You're too negative. I'm innocent. I don't like this. R. Kelly's all about it. Fucking Subway guy. Fuck. Well, there's a brand new MMA sport called Ultimate Dick Fighting. You can now join MMA and be an ultimate dick puncher. You take your turn and you kick each other in the dick. It's not at the same time, it's one side, then the other side. And you take turn, and there's no weight limit. And this big fat boy, he knocked out this guy with a dick kick. This is a real thing. The UDKC Ultimate Dick Knockout. What is this? Ultimate Dick Kicking Championship. Ultimate Dick Kicking Championship. Guys, we are in Sodom and Gomorrah. The Ultimate Dick Kicking Championship. I can't. I can't. I can't. The UD. The UDKC Championship, brought to you by Pfizer. Have you lost a testicle? We gotta. Maybe I'll try this out. I got big feet. Maybe I'll try this out. I just want to win like 5 Gs. Maybe I'll try it out. Ultimate Dick Kicking Championship. What could go wrong? After one fight, even if you win, you're damaged. Oof. Dick Kicking Championship. Well, this woman says that she normally charges, she's attractive. She says she normally charges $2,000 for her throat game. But she says it's not enough for rich people. She says that she charges more money if you're a millionaire. She says she's a throat goddess. She's no, she knows she's known as the throat goat. I don't know. I don't know people like this. The throat goat. And imagine being a throat goat and being on an interview. So, throat goat, how long have you been the goat of throat? Well, let me tell you. I don't know, Uncle Larry. The throat goat. I miss 1993. I miss the way the world used to be. I When I was a kid, the throat goat wasn't on the news. Next at 10, we have our interviewer sitting down with the 2025 throat goat herself. She charges $2,000 for a throat goating. Just no. 2K. Two $2,000? Listen, I don't care how good it is. She wants two bands for one zipper, just in there. 2K. Fucking 2,000. 2,000 just a nut. I mean, she's a nice looking girl. The highest I would go was 200 though. 2,000 is too much. Can't do it. Next at 10, here we have some guy named Richie. Oh, we went to the next one. What's going on here? Scary Richie. What's going on here? Is Richie? This is Richie 10 years ago. Is Richie naked? What? Why is Richie naked with a knife? What's happening here? What? What is? What's? What's? What is going on? See, this is what happens when Padron goes to shit. When Padron goes to shit, the world falls apart. Maybe Richie was doing OnlyFans. Rich, Richie with a Rambo knife. I got an 8-inch blade in my hand and in my other hand. I'm getting advertisements for private cleaning services. I don't know if this is a legit business, but they didn't answer. I am legitimately getting advertisements for private cleaning services. Is she really going to clean my house? I knew a girl like this back in Long Island. What was her name? Should I say her name? I'll say her name. Her name was Becca, and she was a wild woman. Uh, um, Becca was a part-time stripper. She she was on Suboxone because she stopped doing heroin. She was a smoke show. She was like maybe 20 years old, and she'd hang out at the cigar lounge we used to go to, and she would go to your house for $100. This is like 10 years ago, and she'd go to your house for $100, and she'd clean your house naked. I only knew this because I gave her a few rides home. I never did that. I clean my own house naked. I don't need anyone else. I hope Becca's still around. The second time I had foot surgery, she did drive me to the hospital and waited the 2 hours and drove me home. I gave her some money though for driving me though. I'm not saying that me and Becca hooked up, but she might have given me a blowjob on top of the Vietnam Memorial on 4th of July while the fireworks were going off. She was patriotic. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so bright. I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. I'm not saying she was the kind of girl that got excited to pick out what jimmies she was going to use that night. Oh God, those were some good times. Allegedly. Anyways, um, here is a picture from that cigar lounge. This cigar lounge, it was called Tobacco World back in the day around Konkoma. That was the wildest. That will never happen again. Now, 2011, 12, 13, and 14, there was 4 good years there. 4 good years. We had 4 crazy years there. Tobacco World, the shenanigans there, the fights, the brawls. One guy got hit in the face with a chain in the eye. That's a whole nother story. And that was at an outdoor barbecue behind the building. That place was crazy. The guy running that place was a solid guy. I mean, he wasn't the owner. I'm not going to say his name. But he got fired because 2 reasons. One, he was letting a guy steal Padrones because he was getting free marijuana from him. And also, he was letting another guy steal Padrones because he was getting painkillers from him and he was in a biker gang. I think it was the Hells Angels. Anyways, though, besides that, he was a solid guy running the cigar lounge. Everyone liked that guy. Everyone liked him. He just got caught. He needed dental work. That's serious. But his teeth were so bad, he was in a lot of pain. So he would let people steal Padrones for pills. See, if we were in Europe, he would have had free medical coverage and they would have kept his job. No, we don't have a picture of Fat Dennis. No, that guy. no, 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 we don't. Jeremy's got a good. He's got a good memory. Now, this guy here was interesting. This guy here got into a bad accident, and this guy had a plate in his head, but nobody liked him. And it wasn't because he had a plate in his head; it's because he was an asshole. So this guy did have a plate in his head, and nobody cared. But he was an asshole. His wife worked at the power company. Um. Anyways, though, nobody liked this guy. Call from Fort Jeff. I don't know. Guys, you can't do this in church. You're not allowed to do this in church. If you're doing this in church, it's not a church anymore. I still can't. Dude, that Padron made me sick. That Padron made me sick. That Padron made me sick. Let's look at something nice, guys. It is what it is. Tonight's show was ruined by the Padron. Let's show it one more time. I'm gonna have to throw this cigar in the river. Here you have a $22 Padron that I smoked an inch and a half. Padron 26, number 9. 5 1/4 by 56. An expensive cigar. Tastes like garbage. I'm telling you right now, Padron is done. Padron is done. I don't know what they're doing, but they're done. Fuck you. On that note, this episode made me sick. I wasted $22 on a piece of shit. Padron 26 Maduro, number 9. I literally feel disgusted. I feel disgusted. no more Padron, guys. See you around. Stay fresh.